We absolutely hope you enjoyed your dinner and your dessert. It's quite the line over there, so it must be good. All right? Well, good evening and welcome to the 34th Annual Anne Arundel County Police Department's Volunteer Appreciation Dinner. And of course, we wouldn't be having this dinner without you, so thank you. And just to recognize a few folks here this evening, we have County Executive Steve Shue. Thank you, sir. Our Chief of Police, Timothy Altamar. Deputy Chief Gerard Flemings. Major Ross Passman. Captain Frederick Plitt. Captain Joseph Jordan. Captain Herbert Haschenpusch. Captain Francis Toohey. On the civilian side of our house, Ms. Cindy Osterman, Personnel Section. And Ms. Robin Catlett from Animal Control. At this time, I'd like to invite the Chief up to say a few words.
I'm sure it was an oversight, but we left out a couple people. We left out the CAO of the county, Mr. Mark Hartzell, who gets mad whenever I mention him, so I have to do it, and the Chief of Staff, Ms. Diane Krogan. I'll be brief, but I have a confession to make. This time of the year, my schedule gets so hectic that there are events I show up at and I'm dragging and I don't want to be there. Does that surprise anybody? Tonight ain't one of them. I look forward to this all year long. When you look at our police department, I'm not surprising any of my bosses who are here tonight in saying we don't have enough cops, right? Mr. Shue knows we don't have enough cops. Ms. Krogan knows and Mr. Hartzell knows, and we're working hard to get there. The staffing study that we did last year with the International Association of Chiefs of Police said we needed 826 cops 2 years ago. So when we only got 721 on paper and we need 826, how do we survive, right? And I look around the room tonight and I know how we survive. And we survive because of all of you folks who come in day after day throughout the year when you don't have to, because you want to do it and because you believe in this police department and its mission and you want to help the citizens of Anne Arundel County. It's pretty cool to think about that in 2017 in the world of me right now and texting and a lack of interpersonal relationships because everybody's on the computer all the time. So I want to give you, with the staff tonight, a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Whether you're a chaplain who tends to the needs of the cops out there, sees how much we hurt sometimes and is there to help, whether you're a VIP who does things like answers the phone or handles filing or separates district court summonses that free up the commanders to get out there and interact with the troops to make sure the job's getting done on the street the way it needs to get done. Whether you're a reserve officer, good Lord, guys, what will we do without you? Who take spots in storms at intersections where people don't want to listen to you and you've got to figure out a way to maintain order without any of the weapons that we have on our hip. Whether you're showing up at 3 a.m. or you're doing admin functions like taking the mail to headquarters, we know we couldn't do it without you. So everybody that's here tonight, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for yet another year of selfless service. Tonight's our night to show you how much we appreciate it. I want you to have fun, enjoy your evening, and then get home safely at the end of the night. Let me close by asking Mr. Stephen R. Shue, the county executive, to come up and say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. What a wonderful event this is, and what a wonderful time of year. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you and your families. I'm delighted to be here as we celebrate the commitment that each of you has made through your volunteerism to Anne Arundel County. We are very fortunate to live in a very safe jurisdiction. In fact, the safest large jurisdiction in the state of Maryland. And that's because we are protected daily by the brave men and women of the Anne Arundel County Police Department. And tonight, it's my honor to acknowledge the volunteers who support those police officers. Tonight's honorees are an indispensable part of our public safety efforts here in Anne Arundel County because your volunteer work magnifies the enforcement capabilities of our police department. We just couldn't do it without you, as the chief said. Every honoree here tonight has made a positive impact on our department, either as a general volunteer, a reserve officer, a chaplain, or an animal control volunteer. Tonight is really about honoring volunteerism. I've always believed that one of the marks of a great society is the willingness of its citizens to step forward and to volunteer. And Maryland has always been a state noted for its volunteerism. Believe it or not, almost 30% of Marylanders volunteer in some capacity or other. We have about 1.3 million people in this state who volunteer, 150 million hours of volunteer work worth over $3.5 billion. It's rather incredible. And here in Anne Arundel County's Police Department, you volunteered more than 28,000 hours this year. It's absolutely incredible. And yeah, it's amazing. And we are so grateful for your efforts. And by the way, so is the taxpayer, because your efforts together aggregated probably $700,000 worth of funds. So as we celebrate your dedication here tonight, please know that each of you is an important part of why Anne Arundel County is such a special place. So have a great evening, and God bless you and your families.
Well, being that they said everything I was going to, let's get on with the celebration. Start with our chaplains. Reverend Norman Cruz. Reverend Greg McNeil. Reverend Ken Moore. And Reverend Bob Stevens.
Now I'm going to present the awards for our volunteers for Anne Arundel County Animal Control. Ms. Carol Frank. Miss Allie Frommer. Miss Jackie Huxtable. Miss Lisa Ingram. Miss Jackie Kyle. Miss Jane Smith. Mr. Bob Udall. Thank you, Mr. Bob. And Miss Christina Weinstein.
I'll be handing out the certificates for VIPS, or Volunteer and Police Services. The Commander's Award for Miriam Felix. Commander's Award for Helen Pauline Harvey. A Service Award for Edgar Parker. An Appreciation Award for Miss Mary Roberts. Commander's Award, Charles Schaefer. Commander's Award, Millie Gardner.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciation Award, Joseph Scully. Come on, Joe. Picture. Come on, he's so excited about the umbrella.
I don't blame you. I ain't much to look at.
Appreciation Award for Cece Wolf. Next, I'll be presenting awards to the Anne Arundel County Police Explorers. These are the young men and women that are the future of law enforcement. We hope they choose Anne Arundel County Police, which most do. Though one is in the process with MSP, we try not to hold that against him. We will call him out.
We gave
when
him
we
dinner?
present him. I don't know why.
And you better behave yourself.
Chase Buckley.
I wish you luck in your career changing tires.
That's not MSP. I'll call him out later. There's, MSP is later.
Oh, MSP's later?
MSP's later.
I take it back.
Danny Corner. Say that.
Green, 21, you're gonna be a cop, right?
Say yes. Brianna Gum.
Good grades, and at 21 you become a what? Yeah. With who? Yeah.
Brandon Havlin. Justice Jackson. Dylan Manning, future maybe MSP.
You want to tell everybody why you're applying to MSP?
Colby Motz. James Pickard. And Nicholas Plummer.
Before moving on to our reserve unit, we'd like to remember Robert Morris Sr. and Howard Dillard, who were reserve officers that passed this previous year. Both were of the original reserves. 41 years of service for Mr. Moore and 30 years of service for Mr. Dillard. They deserve to be recognized and celebrated as well.
Now presenting the awards for our reserve officers. Certificate of Appreciation, Reserve Officers, James Aggie, 6456. Service Award for Sergeant John Baranco, ID 6446. Hey, John. Commander's Award for Sergeant Joshua Callahan, ID 6448. Certificate of Appreciation for Joy Coberly, 6288. Certificate of Appreciation for Reserve Officer Anthony Drago, 6353. Service Award for Reserve Officer Howard Graves, 6216.
Don't worry, Chief, I won't tell everybody he's your favorite.
Service Award for Sergeant Philip Goldberg, 6401. Service Award for Sergeant Neil Gordon, 6361. Commander's Award for Reserve District Commander Robert Heller Sr., 6029. Service Award for Reserve District Commander Guy Higgins, 6379.
Should we move back left a little bit, or you want us to stay right here? I guess it's good back there with the flag, huh?
Certificate of Appreciation Reserve Officer Catherine Jones, 6440. Commander's Award for Alexander Mahaffey, 6398. Commander's Award for John V. Malk, 6372. Commander's Award for Richard Meade, 6373. Commander's Award for Sergeant Scotty Nuthall, 6405. Certificate of Appreciation for Reserve Officer Patrick O'Donnell, 6462.
Don't forget to thank our spouses.
There you go. Commander's Award for Mr. Bruce Petro, 6349. Let me know when you're done with Reserve Officer. You're almost there. Service Award for Reserve Officer Francis Phelan, 6335. Commander's Award for Gerald Robertson, 6132. Certificate of Appreciation for Reserve Officer Leanne Shaw, 6425. I'm gonna try not to butcher this name too bad, guys. Certificate of Appreciation for Reserve Officer Rapetti Salamana, 6463. There you go, sir. Service Award for Alexis Suino, 6435. Commander's Award for Sergeant Matthew Talbert, 6382. Certificate of Appreciation for Sergeant Mike Thompson, 6395. And the Service Award for Sergeant Robert Warren, 6444. And last but not least, the Commander's Award for Reserve Officer Elmer Wines, 6453.
Sir, for all you do, all you. To take a quick second, because the Sarge pointed out to us that we were remiss this year. There's a group of folks in the room that we haven't talked about yet who are very important, and that's the spouses of our volunteers. And God knows, as much as I hear my wife yell at me when I'm walking out the door to do something, I know that on weekends and late nights that the spouses are probably yelling also. But we couldn't do it without your loved ones, and we thank you for the support all year, and God bless you.
What a group of people we have in here today, right? You know, I've been here since 1990, and I get paid to be here, right? And don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but you know, we have a whole group of people in this room that don't get paid for what they do. And that's really amazing to me, because to be honest, in transparency, I probably, if I didn't get paid, I wouldn't be here, if I had to be honest. I just want to be honest, because that speaks to your heart. Really, and to have a group of people with such servants' hearts in here is really amazing, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to celebrate you. So we're not done yet. And so what we're going to do each year, I mean, we have an awesome group of people in here, but we're tasked as overseers of these units to pick a person out of these units. So feel bad for us for having to choose this one person. It is a difficult task to do. It really is, because everyone is really wonderful and has the benefits. And so we have Chiefs Awards to pass out, and then we have a special presentation after the Chiefs Award. And so they read, the Anne Arundel County Police Department has many strengths and assets. One of the greatest assets our agency has is its chaplains corps. It is with honor and distinction that the Anne Arundel County Police Department recognizes Pastor Denise Millett. Your dedication and unselfishness is a testimony to our police department and citizens of Anne Arundel County, given this 13th day of December 2017. Denise was not able to be with us tonight. She has a daughter who is going through some surgery and some serious health issues. So I do read this in recognition of her and her service to us, but we do have some more that will be coming up for you next. Thank you. Alexis Suino, Chiefs Award for 2017. Come on down.
Before I present this next award, I just want to say just something very briefly. This person on this award shows so much dedication to animal control, for all the love and caring and endless hours of fostering just to be able to get our homeless animals into adoptable status is just amazing, with her heartfelt stories and rescue pleas. I am proud to say, Chris Weinstein, would you like to come up and accept this award?
Come and give a tour with us.
Would Mr. Edgar Parker please come forward? Mr. Parker is going to be the recipient of our Chiefs Award as well as our Lifetime Service Award. And as he kind of let out when he came up to get his certificate, he is now retiring after 20 years of service to the Anne Arundel County Police Department. And so could we please stand and give him a round of applause? All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we cannot thank you enough. This celebration and this meal is just a small portion of our thanks to you. And so we just want to thank you. It is starting to get cold and a little chilly out there, and it's snowing. So you want to?
2 seconds.
The chief wants a couple of seconds, so please be careful on your way home, and I thank you very much.
Let's get you home safe. I just want to say thank you again for all you do every day, all year, ladies and gentlemen. We know we couldn't do it without you. God bless you, and we love you. Get home safe. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.